All right. We just put my headphone on. Super. Chalo, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this live session today. And we are going to discuss a very interesting part of the Lean Six Sigma journey. Okay. Before that, let's welcome the new people in the room. I think, um, is there a new person in the room right now who is attending the session first time? Saturday को generally कम ही होते हैं, लेकिन anybody in the room who is first time attending? I hope should not be, right? Very good, very good. Chalo. So what's the topic we're going to discuss, guys? Type in the chat box quickly. What is the topic we're going to discuss? Very important topic. And especially the improve phase, okay? When we have lot of solutions generated, so these yes, exactly. Solution prioritization techniques. So solution prioritization becomes very important, okay? So let me just quickly give a quick background about what we're going to discuss today. So in the framework of DMAC, maybe you can just make a note of this. In the improve phase, so here we go. So in the entire DMAC framework, improve phase is the phase where we identify the we identify the solutions, not project. Okay. So improve phase is a phase where the main objective is to identify the solutions. Can you give me some couple of solution generation techniques you know of? Type in the chat box. Yes. How do we generate the solutions? Now, before improve phase, in the analyze phase, we have identified the root causes, which are validated with the help of hypothesis testing, with the help of regression. So we have validated, proven root causes with us. Now, this is the time to find out the solutions on them, on those prioritized root causes. Now, what are the solution generation methods you are aware of? Brainstorming, fantastic, superb. So how do we identify solution? In the green belt level, no, fishbone is to identify the causes. Now so fishbone is used in the analyze phase. Now we are identifying the solutions which we are coming to the next level, which is improve phase, right? So brainstorming is very good, very important thing. Yeah, process mapping can be used as a platform on which you can identify the solution. But brainstorming is one, definitely brainstorming is one. No, again, root cause analysis comes in the analyze phase. Okay, root cause analysis identifies the root causes. Okay, now once we identify the root causes, then we identify the solutions of it. Correct? So fishbone and root cause analysis will come in the analyze phase. Now we are in the improve phase of the DMAC framework. The main objective is to generate solutions on the root causes, which are already identified in the analyze phase. And once we generate the solutions, then we prioritize the solution, and then we go for the action plan. Okay. Now here, understand this. In the identification of the solutions in the green belt level, in the GB level, we have got brainstorming, as I think Rohit ji has already mentioned about it. Brainstorming, which is just like there is a problem, we have identified the root cause, and now you are generating the ideas, okay, randomly. So there is structured brainstorming, there is a random brainstorming, there are various brainstorming techniques. Apart from that, there is one technique which we learn even in yellow belt itself, and that technique is called scamper. Everybody, make a note of this. Scamper is one of the very powerful solution generation technique. Clear, everybody, remember? So brainstorming and scamper, everybody remembers? Just type yes in the chat box. So scamper in the yellow belt itself I cover, so that you guys can easily start, implementing these solutions. Simple brainstorming, simple scamper, substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put together, use, eliminate, and rearrange. These are the, even in your green belt level curriculum, we have covered these two techniques in details. Okay. Now, when we go to the black belt level, there are some advanced solution generation techniques are also available. Okay, advanced solution generation techniques are also available. So, which are those techniques? Which are those techniques? Anybody from the for the black belt level knows this? Apart from brainstorming and scamper, any other technique you know of? SWOT analysis. Okay. Yeah, SWOT generally we are using in this entire framework to generally identify the the strategic projects basically. Okay, strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. It's a very powerful strategic tool. But in the black belt level, make a note of this. Is very interesting. By the way, we are we all have covered this in the black belt level. So what are the tools we have? So you will see something called 6x3x5 brain writing method. Write this down. Okay, brain write. Yes, very good. 6x3x5. Where with this simple method, you can generate more than 100 solutions within 30 minutes, within half an hour time. Okay. Apart from that, you have differential diagnosis. This is just for your understanding. Okay. And all these techniques we have covered in the black belt level as well. Okay. Just for your understanding, differential diagnosis. Differential diagnosis, very, very powerful method. Apart from that, there is something called escape analysis. Just like scamper, there is something called escape analysis as well. Of course, I'm not going to cover these solution generation techniques. Today, our main objective is to prioritization techniques, okay? Not the solution generation. So these are generation techniques, how to generate the ideas. So escape is one. Then anti-solution brainstorming. Anti-solution brainstorming. Very, very interesting techniques, guys. So in the black belt and even master black belt level also, we have discussed this in greater details. Anti-solution brainstorming. Then there is something called 6 thinking hats. 6 thinking hats. So all these are, yeah, 6 thinking hat is a role play technique. Exactly. So we wear the hat. Sometimes we become the devil's advocate. Sometimes we become pro. Sometimes we become anti. So that's where there are various roles we have to play, and we have to generate solutions. Okay. So these are various techniques we learn to generate solutions, a lot of ideas on the root causes. And why root causes? Because if you find out the solution on the primary cause, if you find out a solution on the primary cause, the impact will be temporary. If you find out a solution on the root cause, impact will be long term. Yes? Exactly. Green, blue, yellow, black and red, all different kinds of hats. Yeah, mind map also we can. So there are various techniques generally. What I mean to say is there are various techniques to generate ideas and solutions. Are you clear? Yes. Yeah. One more technique you can add. Which, what is the technique? The technique's name is ChatGPT. Okay. You can add here below 6 thinking hat. You can add. I will write somewhere here. ChatGPT. Okay. ChatGPT also can help you to generate a lot of ideas and solutions. Okay. Give all the detailed background about the root cause, the challenge, the problem you are solving. and then ChatGPT will generate solutions for you as well. You can do Scamper with the help of ChatGPT as well. You can ask ChatGPT to conduct Scamper analysis for my solutions. Now see, we have got tools available. Earlier we didn't have that. Okay, we did not have that. Now we have got tools available. So we need to optimally utilize all these tools, resources available with us. Okay. So with this, all generations, solution generation solutions techniques, we get lot of solutions with us. Now, practically, idea behind generating solution is do not criticize during the generation stage. Do not criticize any solution. This is very, very important. During generation stage, do not criticize any solution. No solution is a stupid solution. Understand? Okay. So do not think because this solution is coming from a junior person, it may not hold that much of weightage. No, it still can hold a lot of weightage. So during the solution phase, as a project leader, it's your responsibility to take all the solutions on the on the paper. Exactly. No idea is a bad idea. Exactly. Because even a single idea can change your business. I have seen this happening with SNG. I have seen this happening with Colgate. Colgate example everybody knows. Just type yes in the chat box. Colgate, a very famous example of Colgate. Everybody knows. Anybody who does not know Colgate example? So Colgate once upon a time was struggling. Yes, exactly. The diameter of the paste. Okay, the Colgate paste, the toothpaste. So the diameter, they increase the diameter, and this idea came from a very junior person. Understand this? In fact, if you go deeper into history of Six Sigma, okay, if you really check the history of Six Sigma, the birth of Six Sigma happened in a management review meeting. When Motorola's management was reviewing the performance and they were drastically going down, their performance, their market share, their customers were not happy, profits were going down. And in front of managing director, nobody was able to speak. But a very junior person, the name of the junior person, he was into sales. He was recently joined. The name was Art Sundry. His name was Art Sundry. Very, very interesting. Now, as a practitioner, you should know these names, okay? His name was Art Sundry. Art was his name, and Sundry was his Sundry or Sundry, whatever you call it as, okay? Sundry. Now, this was a sales manager who was recently joined, and within 6 months or 1 year, he understood that the market is not happy with the products of Motorola. And he was bold enough, he was courageous enough to speak. Nobody was speaking the truth. And he said that the Motorola quality stinks. Motorola quality stinks. Okay, why I'm giving this example? Because that groundbreaking idea can come from any junior person in the team. Does not mean it has to come from the top management or the middle level management, or it has got something to do with the cadre in the hierarchy of the organization. No, it can come from anybody. So idea is to generate solutions without any filter. Generate all the ideas, take all the ideas, and without any filter. Once you have the list of ideas, then you get to the prioritization techniques. Clear hai? Are you clear? In the DMAC framework, we are in the improve phase. After generating the ideas, then we have to shortlist those ideas because we cannot implement all of them. Okay. So we have to select which one we have to basically implement. That prioritization we are going to learn today. And I'm going to explain 4 techniques, different, very powerful techniques. 4 techniques we are going to discuss today. Okay. So let's go to the, so have you taken this down or take a screenshot of this? Green belt level, we have already covered brainstorming and Scamper. Black belt level, you will find all these and more than them. Okay. I have just listed very few. In the black belt itself, you will find, more than this. There is something called Disney strategy also is a very good technique, okay, to generate ideas, generate solutions, very powerful strategy. Walt Disney strategy. That is also it's covered over there. And there are other techniques also you can think of. Okay. Yeah, chalo. So let me just coming to this 4 prioritization techniques. Okay, one by one. So let me just share my screen, my PowerPoint presentation. So some of the techniques I will cover with PPT. Some of the techniques I will cover with yeah. So the first one is called solution prioritization matrix. Solution prioritization matrix. Now, this matrix is used with the help of some weightage criteria. With some weightage criteria. What is weightage criteria? We're going to understand this. Okay. So there are 3 steps, very simple 3 steps. Generate criteria, give the weightage to the criteria, and then evaluate the ideas, give the ranking to the ideas according to the numbers. Okay. So these are the very simple 3 techniques, simple 3 steps in this first technique. This is the first technique we are going to discuss. Okay. Solution prioritization matrix. So generate the criteria. So at this stage, we have got solutions, already list of solutions in our hand. Now we are going to prioritize those solutions, and this is the technique for that. Okay. So how do we generate criteria? Okay. So develop your own criteria. So there is no kind of guidelines as such to develop the criteria, because for some company, cost may be the biggest criteria, biggest important criteria that you have to, reduce the whatever, let's say whatever solutions are there, those have to be cost effective. For one company, it can be importance. For other company, cost may not be the criteria. All right. For them, customer delight might be the criteria. For another company, the implementation timeline could be the priority. That could be the criteria. Are you understanding? Okay. So what are the general things basically which we identify while deciding the criteria thing? The vital few X's. Consider the vital few X's the solution addresses. What does it mean? It means everybody knows y is equal to function of x, right? Y is the output and x is the input. Y is the output, x is the input, correct? Everybody knows this equation. Your output is depending on all the inputs. Output variable gets influenced by the input variable. Everybody knows this? Anybody who does not know this, let me know in the chat box. I'll explain it. Now, always give the example of taste of tea. Taste of tea is depending on quantity and quality of sugar, quantity and quality of milk, quantity and quality of water, quantity and quality of tea powder, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, Daneshwarji, for you, the same one. Taste of tea is, let's say, my y, the output, which is depending on, which is function of, let's say, x1, x2, x3, x4, etc. So x1 is quantity of, let's say, sugar. X2 could be quantity of milk. X3 could be quantity of tea powder. X4 could be quantity of water we are adding over there. So these are all X's. Now, everybody knows the 80-20 principle. Now, understand this. Huh? In the tea, there might be 6 to 7 inputs. Okay, the skill of the person, the sugar, milk, tea powder, etc., etc. So there might be 6 to 7 categories. All the 6 to 7 categories will not impact the test equivalently. You have to be very careful here. Let's say there are 6 to 7 categories. All the 6 or all the 7 categories will not impact exactly equally on your output. Yes or no? Have you understood this? There will be few X's which will be critical, which will be vital, and with some X's will be trivial. Unka impact kam hoga, their impact will be less, and few factors impact will be high. That's what Pareto analysis is all about, 80-20. Correct? So, while identifying the criteria, we need to check how much this solution is impacting the vital X's, the critical X's. Is this solution impacting my critical X's? That is the first one. Is it cost effective? what benefits it is bringing onto the table, what benefits it is bringing to the business, what benefit it is bringing to the customer. Ease of implementation. ऐसा तो नहीं है कि it is what you can say, it is taking a lot of time, it is taking a lot of cost, meaning which is the what you can say, capex is required, and implementation might take 1 year. So what is the ease of implementation? Is it addressing the or while implementing the solution, are we actually causing some potential problems? That also we need to understand. So these are some of the common criteria, and you are free to decide your own criteria. Okay, so there is no template as such, or there is no fixed criteria as globally recommended. So every company has their own priority. Accordingly, they decide their own criteria. Okay. Now, example, I'll give you example of this. Now, once you decide the criteria, second, you give the weightage to the criteria. Once you decide the criteria, then you give the weightage. Okay. Now, not all the criteria is equally important to the project, because similarly 80-20 will be applicable here as well. Okay. So assign the higher weight to the more important criteria. I'll give you examples so that you can understand this. Okay. For example, now understand this, how to give the weightage to the criteria. Now, in this particular case, they have decided 6 criteria. Now try to understand this. This example will give you some clarity. This particular case has decided ease of implementation, which is easy to implement. That is their criteria. Quick timeline. What is the timeline for implementation? The solution uses existing technology. So it should fit the current technology we are using, current software we are using, current, whatever method we are using. So is it using the same one, or we want to completely redesign the new technology? Okay. That is one criteria. High impact on reduction of the defects. How much impact it is putting on reduction of the defects and rejection. And will customer get impacted? Will customer notice the change? Meaning if I implement a solution, will that impact be felt to the customer positively? So these are some of the criteria. Now, how do you weigh the criteria? Let's understand this. So there are 4 team members in the group. Let's say Bill, Annie, Louis, and Hung. Okay, these are the 4 team members, and everybody is given 100 points or 1 point, let's say, for example. Okay, and they have to distribute those points among this criteria according to them. For example, now Bill has given 100 points. Let's say, for example, Bill has given 100 points. So Bill has given his 25 points to quick timeline. According to Bill, the faster implementation should get 25% weightage. The high impact on reduction of the defect, according to Bill, should get another 25%, and remaining 50% he has given to the customer impact. So Bill, 100 points, he has distributed 25, 25, 50. Okay. Then Annie has given 10% to ease of implementation, 20% to quick timeline, existing technologically 2, and 50% given to high impact on the reduction of the defect. Okay. Then Lewis has given, this is the Lewis criteria. The total should be 100. And Hung has given 50% to quick timeline and 50% to high impact. Now, what we do is we just add on. So 10% becomes 20% or 0.2. Okay. And so look at this. This is all addition. All right. This is the total. So this is the criteria. So these are the criteria. Okay. And these are the total weightage given to the criteria. Are you clear? This simple method of doing this, so that everybody's thinking is taken into consideration here. Clear? Just give me yes in the chat box. And these are the same 4 members we have selected for our project. Clear, everybody? Yeah. Pankaj, I'll just repeat for you. All right. Now, first you decide the criteria. They have decided these are the 6 criteria, first of all. Okay. Now, there are 5 criteria, not 6, there are 5 criteria. And everybody has given, let's say 100 points. Now, out of those 100 points, you have to give the weightage. Okay, you have to give the weightage. Now, out of 5, you are free to decide what weightage, but total should be 100. Clear? So total should be 100. For example, Bill has given 25% to this, 25% to this, and 50% to this. So total is 100. Same, Annie has given 10% to this, 20%, 20%, 50%. Total is 100. So you have choice. Each and every team member has a choice to distribute the weightage according to you. What is the most important criteria? Are you understanding? You might you can differ from other people's criteria. Okay, it's absolutely okay. You decide on your own and you give that number. And after everybody has done, then we add. So ease of implementation, how many people are given the weightage? Annie has given 10%, Louis has given 10%. So total is 20%, or 20% meaning 0.2. 20 divided by 100 is equal to 0.2. Clear? Yes. So similarly, now this is the criteria and this is the weightage for the criteria. Okay. Now what do we do next? Yeah, got it? Fantastic. So super. Now, so this is how we just put it in the table. Here the same criteria which was vertically, I just put it in the horizontal axis. Okay. You can see here, ease of implementation, quick, high tech, high impact customers. Okay. Just go to this one. Ease of implementation, quick timeline, existing technology, high impact, and a customer. These are the vertical one. I just put it in the horizontal one, like this. Like this. Okay. And then here, in this axis, we have put all the solutions in place. Solutions A, B, C, D, all the ideas. Solution meaning all the ideas which we have generated. All the ideas we have put in the column, first column called solutions. And now on the horizontal axis, we have got all the weightage given. Okay. Now what is the next thing? Now what do we do is everybody. Okay. Now here the numbers have to be given. Numbers have to be given as a team. Earlier we have given the weightage individually, right? These numbers we will give as a team, because if we go individually, it will take a lot of time. Okay. Now, for example, what we do here, let's say solution number A, that's the first solution where we want to discuss. Now, in this solution, let's say how much, so easy ke liye we have given 20%, correct? Now, let's say solution number A, all right? Now, on the scale of 1 to 10, on the scale of 1 to 10, how much easy that is to implement? Solution A, how much easy for it to implement? Now understand this. If it is very easy to implement, I will give 10 marks. If it is very difficult to implement, I will give 1 mark. Very difficult, extremely difficult, I will give 1. Very easy, I will give 10. Clear, everybody? So in this case, the team has given 3 ranking. All right. Then how quick we can implement it? See, ease of implementation and timeline for the implementation. Now, ease of implementation might be like capex could be there, some capital expenditure could be there. But once the capex is improved, what you can say approved, then what you can say, some external party or some outsourced agency will come and quickly implement it. Okay, like that. So this case, it is 8 out of 10. 8 meaning very quickly you can implement it. All right, 8 out of 10. So this is a team ranking which is given. Okay. Now tech, which is, can you use the same technology which we are using right now? If we can use the same technology, we can give the higher marks. If we have to do some modification, we can give some moderate marks. If we cannot use the same technology, we can give 1 or 2 marks. Okay. So here the team has given 4 marks. Then high impact, how much impact it will create, to the problem. So is it going to solve the problem? Yes. So if this solution is implemented, it is going to create 9 out of 10 impact. And how much impact it is going to be for the customer. So it shows 8 out of 10. Okay. Now what we do is we multiply this. Now just understand this. Huh? Are you clear? This is a group exercise. Solution A will be shown to them. And as a group, you have to decide a number very quickly on the scale of 1 to 10. Okay. So you have to immediately agree on some number and give. Do not think much. See, the idea is do not think much. Do not, spend your 10 minutes, 15 minutes on discussing only one point. Okay. Just move ahead. If there is conflict, okay, somebody saying, no, it is very easy. Somebody saying 9 out of 10. Somebody saying 6 out of 10. Let's put 6. So somebody saying 3 out of 10. Let's put 6 and go ahead. Go to the next one. Okay. Don't spend much of the time over there. Are you clear? Yes. So once we have, just a second. Yeah. So once we have given these numbers, then how do we identify the summation? How do we identify the summation is we multiply these numbers 0.2 into 3. Okay. Can you just do it quickly? 0.2. It will be like this 0.2 into 3. Okay. Plus 1.25 into 8. Can you just quickly do it once? Plus 0.3. So I'm just multiplying this. Okay. This and this, this and this. 0.3 into 4 plus 1.65 into 9 plus 0.6 into 8. Okay. If you calculate this number would be 31.45. You can just do it once. Okay, I can give you the Excel sheet as well. In this, just put numbers and you can get the result. Okay. Clear, everybody? So if you do this multiplication and you just have to put it in the Excel sheet with the formula, and immediately you will get the result at in the final summation. And whichever solutions have got higher numbers, okay, then you can decide those solutions for implementation. The lower number solutions you can, so you can decide 50%. So 50% what? So you just put them in the descending order, highest to lowest, and decide 50%. We will only implement 50% of the top, and we are not going to implement 50% bottom. Clear? This way you can do the prioritization with the help of weightage criteria. Clear with this? Just type yes in the chat box. Clear hai ye? Just give me yes. Any doubt in this? Super. कोई भी doubt है फिर से पूछो. I will explain you once again. All right. So you have to first, let me just quickly, A and B will be given as priority. Yes, exactly. So in this case, A and B will be given as priority. Fantastic. Exactly right. Okay. So let me just quickly go through this process once again. So this is called solution prioritization matrix. First, you generate criteria, weightage criteria, and evaluate the ideas. Okay. Then, yeah. So then you, what you do is you develop your criteria. Okay. And criteria can be how important it is for the vital axis, cost, benefit, ease of implementation, potential problems which can be created with this solution. All these things has to be considered while giving this. Okay. Then as a team, you give the weightage. Okay. So you decide the criteria, and as a team, you distribute the weightage, and then you decide the total weightage for each and every criteria. Once that is done, then you put it in the table, and as a team, you put all these, so all these, what you can say, numbers, okay, ranking on the scale of 1 to 10 against the solution. Okay. And once you put that, you can just multiply this with the weightage and add them up. And whatever sum you are getting, just prioritize them. You can decide the 50% solutions. It's your call. You can decide 30%, top 30%, or you can decide top 25%. It depends on the organization. Okay. This is called solution prioritization matrix. This is the first prioritization matrix we have discussed. Okay. Now the second prioritization matrix, it's called as effort benefit analysis. Let me just go to my whiteboard, and there is something called effort benefit analysis. Very, very powerful technique, effort benefit analysis. Okay. So here, It is called, or it is called as EB matrix as well. Effort benefit matrix, EB matrix. Now, what is effort benefit matrix? Yeah, effort benefit matrix is nothing but first you find out the solutions in the column, then you give the ranking for the effort, and then you give the ranking for the benefits. This is very, very important. Okay, so these are the solutions, these are the efforts, and these are the benefits. Now, some people give ranking to, on the scale of 1 to 10, etc. All right. I would suggest only give very simple ranking, like, for example, ranking should be, I just keep it very simple. What is the ranking? On the scale of 1 to 10, I don't put 1 to 10 scale. I put 1 to 4, and it is called lower ranking. I never consider 5 as a number while giving this ranking, because 5 meaning you're not sure about is it high or is it low. Okay. So between 6 to 10, it is called high. This is very, very important. On the scale of 1 to 10, let's say, for example, now when I say effort on implementing solution, effort meaning the cost, the time, the resources, all this combined, it is called effort to implement a solution. For example, let's take example. Here are solutions like A, B, C, D, or something like that. Okay. Now, exactly. Okay. Now, for example, let's take, one solution is low effort and low benefit solution. What is low effort and low benefit? Low effort meaning, let's say you give a small training for half an hour for the team members. It is a low effort. Okay, so I will write, for example, it's a low effort solution. And with that half an hour training, yes, you will get some awareness, but that will not be sufficient. Okay, so the impact, the benefit also will be low. Are you understanding this? It is called a low effort and a low benefit solution. So you give the awareness session, the low effort, it takes half an hour of yours and half an hour of the other people. Effort is not very high. The cost is not very high. Benefit will also be low or maybe some moderate. Okay, but not very high. It will not change the complete belief system or the way they are functioning, but there will be some awareness. Are you understanding? So low effort and low benefit. Okay. Now there would be some solutions which will be low effort and high benefits. Low efforts and high benefit. Okay. High benefit. Second. So low effort and high benefit meaning the effort is very low, but the benefit is very high. High in the sense the impact on the solution, meaning impact on the problem, will be very high. All right. So those will be low effort and high benefit solutions. Third category could be high effort and high benefit solution. And the fourth category could be high effort and low benefit solutions. Clear, everybody? Now, effort, as I mentioned to you, effort meaning the cost, the time required, the resource required. It's called effort. By considering all these factors, you have to give a number. Or if it is 1 to 4, it is low. If it is 6 to 10, it is high. And benefits. Benefit meaning what benefit you will get if you implement this solution, what benefit you will get in the project on the scale of 1 to 10. If it is 1 to 4, it is low benefit. If it is 6 to 10, it is high benefit, high impact. Are you clear? Are you clear? Just type yes in the chat box. Just give me yes in the chat box. Okay. So I have given you example of a training program 30 minutes training to the team member. It is called low effort, low benefit. Correct? I'll give you another example. Another example. There is a complete process automation. The cost of automation is 5 crore rupees. Okay. But if I automate, the rejection will be, right now my rejection is 20%. It will become 2%. Okay. What will be that criteria? Just type LL, low, low, high, high, HL, high, low. What will be the criteria? Everybody type in the chat box. 5 crore का capital expenditure है, automate entire process, but my rejection from 20% will come to 2%. Are you understand? It's called high effort and high benefits. Clear hai everybody? Super clear with these two examples. Okay. Now you can draw this effort benefit matrix like this. Okay. Yeah. So effort benefit matrix looks like this, where on x-axis there will be effort, and y-axis there will be benefit. All right. And we will divide this into 4 equal quadrants. Now here, whenever we have low effort and low benefit, so category A, these solutions will come here. Category A, low effort, low benefit. Those solutions are called as just do it solutions. Just do it. Those are called just do it solution, which means you don't have to think about it. Just go ahead and do it. All right. The next criteria, the B criteria, will come here, where efforts are low, but the benefits are very high. Those are called as must do it solutions. You must implement it. Those ideas you must implement. You should not drop them. All right. The third criteria will come here, which is high effort and high benefit. This will escalate for approval. Escalate for management approval. All right. And the D criteria, where high effort, but the benefits are very low. So those are the D criteria here in this case, high effort and low benefit. Those are the solutions we have to drop it. Okay. Or reject them. Those solutions we drop or we reject because they are high effort and low benefit. So if the C criteria, if management gets approval, management gives approval for this, if management sees the value in those solutions, then management will give approval, management will give sanction for the capex, monies, resources, etc. And you can implement them. Okay. So just do it, must do it, escalate and reject. These are the 4 quadrants. Okay. Just do it and must do it. You have to implement. C criteria, after approval, you have to implement, and the D criteria you have to reject. And this is called effort benefit matrix or effort benefit analysis. Are you clear with this? Just type yes in the chat box. Super clear with this? Just give me yes in the chat box. Amazing, amazing. Super. Clear hai? Any doubt? So this is the second matrix. So first is the solution prioritization. Yeah, ABCD are the solutions. These are the solutions. These are the ideas basically. It can be ABCDFG or 1, 2, 3, 4, 100 ideas will be there. So in this quadrant, in every quadrant, there would be, let's say, some ideas would be there in first quadrant, some ideas would be there in the second quadrant, some ideas the third, and some ideas would be in the fourth quadrant. So accordingly, you have to take a call. Clear hai? So ABCDs are nothing but these are the solutions which we have generated in the idea generation solution, which I discussed in the beginning of the solution. Clear hai? Super clear? Yeah, solutions define करने के लिए we can use we can use Scamper, we can use the brainstorming, we can use the list which I have given now, the 6 thinking hats. Okay, so those are the ideas, solutions. Okay, without filter. Once we list those ideas, then we can use these filters to basically prioritize those ideas. Okay, training is one solution. Yes, very good, very good. Clear hai? Yes. So this is the second one. Okay, should be done in a group. Like yes, these are the group activities. So all these activities should be done in the group. Okay, all these activities should be done in the group, guys. Okay, clear? Super. Now let me share with you a third activity which is called as n/3 method. Very very interesting. Okay, मैं आपको ये एक्सेल शीट भी दूंगा. n/3 method. Okay, look at this n/3 method. Let me just increase a little more. Now, what is this n/3? There is the third method we are using right now. First is solution prioritization. The second one is effort benefit. Now, this is n/3 method. Okay. Again, this is also group activity. Now, look at this. You have got solutions in the list, and there are your team members. Okay. Ajay, Vijay, Sanjay, Sujay. Okay. I've just used some name. So, what is n/3? N meaning number of solutions. Right. Let's say you have 9 number of solutions. I'm just giving you a random number. Now, n/3 becomes 3, right? So 9 divided by 3 becomes 3. That means every individual gets 3 votes. Every individual gets 3 votes to cast. That means Ajay will come. Okay. So imagine there is a board. On the board, you have given the ranking. Okay, ranking, or you can just display the Excel sheet on the projector. All right. Now, Ajay will tell which solution he will vote for. So right now, Ajay has voted for, the first one, the third one, and the fifth one. Then Vijay's turn comes. Vijay votes for first solution, second solution, the fifth solution. Sanjay votes for first, fifth, and ninth. Sujay votes for first, third, and sixth. Then what we have to do is we have to count. Okay, how many votes each and every solution has got? So the first solution has got 4. The third one has got 2, and fifth one has got 3. So rest of them has got 1 or 0, right? So we can drop those solutions and take. Okay, so we can here also we can do 50% like the earlier one. So then we can prioritize the solutions on the basis of the tally, the total ranking. Okay, the number of votes, and then we can select the top 50% of the solutions and eliminate the remaining 50%. Yes. Yes, if the 18 number of solutions, then 6 votes you have to cast. n/3. Fantastic. Exactly. Clear? So this is called n/3 method as well. Okay. So here you need to understand one thing. I would go for, if you have lot of solutions, guys, if you have lot of solutions, okay, how I see this, then I would first use effort benefit. Imagine I have got 50 solutions. Okay. So first I will use effort benefit analysis. First I will use effort benefit, EB matrix. Okay. 3 meaning, so 3 meaning we are actually dividing that, by 3. Ideally speaking, we are dividing. Now for example, so out of these 9, everybody will decide only 3. So that way we are just, what you can say, prioritizing the top one. That is the only reason of 3, n/3. Okay. Yeah. So coming back to, let's say you have 50 solutions with you. Okay, 50 ideas with you. In this, I will use first effort benefit analysis. Now, after effort benefit, let's say effort benefit kaisa tha, if you remember this one. Okay. Now, after effort benefit, in the A category and the B category, the just do it and must do it, still you have got 30 to 40 ideas who are just do it and must do it. Still the number is very high. Understand this. Okay. Then you can use something like n/3 method or weight criteria method as well, to further further prioritize it. That also can be done. Clear hai? So first go for effort benefit. Effort benefit can reduce the number of solutions immediately. Okay. Then you can go for n/3 or the weightage wala criteria. Okay, that's way you can do it. Clear, everybody? Just type yes in the chat box. Or even one also can be good enough. One out of them also can be good enough to standard formula with some reason behind it. Yeah, that's what I explained. N by 3 meaning you are just dividing the top, dividing that, you are just deciding 33% of it. Let's say you have 100, you are just deciding 33% of it. That's it. That's what n by 3 means. तो आप उसको 3 टुकड़ों में बांट रहे हो, और you are just taking one piece out of it. Okay, n by 3 means just to take the top solutions and not all of them. Okay, yeah, I will share this Excel sheet. I will share this Excel sheet as well. Okay, now the last one is something very interesting, which if you have now the fourth one. Okay, we have covered the 3 criteria, the solution prioritization, the effort benefit, and n by 3. The fourth criteria is, some of you are aware of this. It's called Kano model. How many of you are aware of Kano model? Just type me in the chat box. This is fourth criteria. Now, Kano model we have studied in the green belt level in the define phase itself. Okay, for the new people, Kano model is a very powerful technique to prioritize the project, which are the customer-centric project, which is very, very important. Customer-centric project. Now, what is Kano model? Very simple. Professor Noriaki Kano, according to Professor Noriaki Kano, the requirement of the customer can be categorized into 3 major criteria. Okay, what are the 3 major criteria? The basic criteria, I'll give you example. Then there is something called performance criteria, and there is something called delighter criteria. Write this down. This is the 4th prioritization matrix, which is unique. Now, this prioritization matrix only can be used for the customer-centric project. For example, customer complaints hai. Okay, some customer complaints, some customer-related projects are there, customer-driven projects are there. For those projects, Kano model also can be used to prioritize your solutions. Okay. Now, what is basic? Let's for example, let's say for a pen, okay, or for a marker. This is the pen. You may not be able to see this. This is the marker with which I'm just writing on this, this drawing board. Okay. Now, what is the basic requirement from this marker? It should write. It's a basic requirement from the marker, right? What is the performance requirement from the marker? Let's say, for example, on an average, this marker would last for 1 month. Exactly. I'm just giving you example. If the duration, the lifespan of this marker is 1 month, average lifespan, if by doing some research and development, by some process improvement, if I increase the life from 1 month to 2 months, that is called a performance. So some increment in the performance, that is called a performance criteria. And the third one is called delighter. Delighter meaning, now, the basic requirement is to write. Okay. But apart from writing, maybe you have provided a digital clock, in the same. Okay. Yes. Addition of the watch. Correct. Some light, some torch. Okay. Some fragrance. Exactly. Now, which is not expected by the customer if you are providing that without adding much of the cost. Cost में बहुत ज़्यादा impact किए बगैर if you are providing, then customer will be delighted, and that is called delighter criteria. Clear? Now, this is while identifying the project also we are using the define phase. When the new people, once you go through the define phase of green belt, you will understand Kano model and the importance of that. Now, same Kano model can be utilized in the solution prioritization as well. Okay, for the customer driven, let me just note here the customer centric projects. This is the bracket. Okay, customer centric projects only. What is customer centric projects? See, there are 2 types of projects. One is internal project and other one is external project. External projects are called as customer centric projects. Now, those projects are coming from the customer, from the market requirement. from the customer complaints or customer requirement. Are you understanding? Some projects are internal projects, which are business centric projects. For example, your machine downtime reduction. Just try to understand. Your machine downtime reduction is your business centric project. Customer has got nothing to do with your machine downtime. How many of you are understanding this? Okay, your attrition reduction project, it's a business centric project. Customer has got, market has got nothing to do how many people are leaving your organization. They are only caring about the quality, cost, delivery, and service. That's it, QCDS. That is the requirement of the market. Are you understanding? So customer centric meaning, if there is a customer complaint, some quality defect, okay, some market complaints which are coming regularly, they are called customer centric projects. Okay, now in this case, once you identify the solution, okay, yes, which can impact the product which goes to the customer, and customer is getting impacted. Okay, so your machine is down. Understand it. If your machine breakdown is very high or your maintenance cost is very high, these are internal challenges you are having. Customer has got nothing to do. Customer is really bothering about his quality, the delivery time, etc. Okay. Now coming back to this, once you identify the solutions, categorize the solutions into these three criteria. Is this solution impacting my basic requirement of the product? Is this solution giving the performance, improving the performance of the product? Or is this solution is impacting the delighter? Is it kind of a delighter to the customer? So you can basically divide your solution into these three criteria. Okay. Like details of the dose of the medicine given with a message to the customer, mobile medicine with good packaging is a delighter. Medicine with good packaging can be maybe may not be the delighter, but yes, dosage or message to the customer. Okay, a quick message to the customer when customer needs it. Okay, if you have created an app and there are few apps available, right, where let's say there is no medical help available, you go to the app and you discuss with the qualified doctor on the app, and doctor will prescribe the medicine and you can purchase that medicine online. Okay, so that is kind of something like which is kind of a delighter. Yeah, gift with some offer. Fantastic. So you divide basic, performance, and delighter one. Are you understanding? The solutions, solutions. Now, what Kano says, now this is very interesting. What Kano says, in the solution identification, you go for basic, whatever solution will improve the basic requirement of that, and whatever will give a delighter feeling to the customer. These two will make highest impact. Performance may not make huge impact to the customer, but the basic, if the solution is solving the basic problem of the customer, and if it is giving the delighter feeling to the customer, both these aspects will impact the customer the most. Performance will give a moderate kind of impact. Okay, so whenever you have the solutions, divide them into these three criteria and identify the solutions which are impacting the basic requirement and the solutions which are giving the delighter requirement, delighter feeling to the customer, and select those solutions and implement them. Okay, this is how you can implement Kano model in the improve phase as well. Clear, everybody? Just type yes in the chat box. This is very interesting. That Kano model also can be used in the improve phase. Fantastic. Super. Everybody clear? So these are the 4 different criteria we have. So once ideation is done with those solution generation techniques, then these are the 4 techniques we can use to shortlist or to prioritize those solutions. And once the prioritized solutions are found, then we can go for the implementation action plan making. Okay, so we will make the implementation action plan, and accordingly we can start implementing those solutions. Start actually practicing those solutions in the real life scenario. Okay, that's how the entire process works. Clear, everybody? Has it given some new ideas, some new what I can say, new thinking process to you guys? Just give me yes in the chat box. Super. Now we are open for the question and answer. If you have any question, you can just raise your hand. There is a raise hand button given in your, there is a react option available. In the react, if you see, there will be raise hand. You just have to raise your hand. You can unmute yourself and ask the question. Okay, the question could be about the topic which we covered today, or the question could be anything which you want to basically hear. Okay, and this recording will be kept in the masterclass archive folder for the new people. Masterclass archive में इसका recording available होगा within 1 hour after we close the session. Okay, because the processing takes 1 hour. Once that is done, it will be uploaded in the our my courses masterclass archive. Okay, live masterclass archive. There will be name given, the date also will be given, and you can check all the recordings of all the live sessions what happened in last 4 years after COVID. Okay, you can check all of them. Okay, super. Chalo, I'm open for the question answer. Let me just stop this. Yeah, super. So any question you have, you can just raise your hand, and we'll go one by one. Meanwhile, the questions are coming. So meanwhile, the people who want to invite, let me remind you, the referral bonus scheme for 31st of December, which is 40%. We have only two, what you can say, Sundays left, right? So tomorrow Sunday is there, and the next Sunday, which is the 29th wala Sunday. Okay, so these two Sundays are there. So you can refer your friends, colleagues, family members, and you get 40% off. And then if you can refer 4 people during this time, you will get automatically upgrade to master black belt. Okay, you will get 40% payment as well, plus you are upgraded automatically as a super bonus. Okay, and this is going to be a mind blowing. A lot of people have already qualified for this. A lot of people have already qualified, and I think there was a list also published a couple of days back. Okay, so let me give you the link. If you want to invite, just send a message on our WhatsApp number. Okay, and our team will give you, and I'm also giving you the link. You can just this is a common link which is used for all, so you can check out this one. I'm just pasting it in the chat. Yeah, so this is a link where you can share it with your friends, colleagues, and ask them to register and join the Sunday webinar. Okay, super guys. No question. No question. Then we will connect again on Monday with a new topic. All right. कोई क्वेश्चन है तो अनम्यूट करके और हाथ रेज करके पूछ सकता है. If no, then we will close the session and we will connect on Monday with a new topic. I think Monday को हम लोग मिनी टैब में थोड़ा सा काम करेंगे, right? We'll go for मिनी टैब. Super clear.
Sir,
yeah. हाँ महेश जी बोलिए.
Sir, is there any technique to generate the new generate the new idea? Already you told about this side, no? Actually, prediction. Sorry, for predictions of something. Suppose based on the past data. Suppose we have some few data, and according to that, we can predict anything which will which will be happen in last 3 or 4 years, after 3 or 4 years.
हाँ,
जैसे सर अभी मान लीजिए कुछ स्टॉक का, जैसे मैं एक एग्जांपल लेता है, अभी हमारा कोई निफ्टी जैसे अभी 5 साल में पूरा हमारा जो परफॉर्मेंस ले लिया, उसको हम आगे उस बेस्ड ऑन दिस 5 years डाटा हम उसको कुछ प्रिडिक्ट करने का कुछ टेक्निक है जिससे हम पता चल सके कि हाँ वो आने वाले 3 साल में वो हमारा जो है परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा रहेगा इसका.
Correct. Now, see, prediction models are available. You can take help of regression models. You can take help of design of experimentation. But statistics can give you, even 95% confidence interval भी क्या है? That is the prediction only. Inferential statistics, entire inferential statistics. Hypothesis testing is what? It's prediction. Design of experiment is prediction. Regression models are prediction. 95% confidence interval are prediction. So all these are predictions. They are used. Underlying statistics says that you should not extrapolate. See, prediction is nothing but extrapolation. Okay, prediction is nothing but extrapolation, right? So according to statistics, extrapolation only can be done if you have a very strong base of it. Okay, see, numbers ke liye we can what you can say, the model will show you the number, the path model can can show, but that how much confidence will be there on that path, that will be under question. And statisticians are always say that extrapolation should be avoided unless and until you have a very strong evidence, strong scientifically proven techniques or methods, or you have very strong knowledge about that process. Then only extrapolation can be done. Okay. What I prefer always is, let's say you want to predict, for example, you want to predict between
अब निफ्टी
let's
का
say
ही बता
one
दीजिए
to
ना सर।
हाँ
एग्जाम्पल मुझे निफ्टी का ही थोड़ा जानना है कि अगर आगे 2 साल में हम कैसे उसको प्रिडिक्ट करें कि कमिंग 2 इयर्स में हमारा कैसा रहेगा इसका।
95% कॉन्फिडेंस इंटरवल आप चूज कर सकते हो, 95% कॉन्फिडेंस
बट
इंटरवल।
कोई एडवांस टेक्निक भी कुछ है, क्योंकि मेरा बॉस, मैं नाम फॉरगेट हो रहा हूँ, मेरा बॉस ने
हाँ
मुझे बताया था, वो उसने एक्चुअली ब्लैक बेल्ट किया हुआ है, तो उसने मुझे बताया कि एक एडवांस टेक्निक है जिसके थ्रू आप उसको जान सकते हैं, बट वो नाम मैं भूल रहा हूँ इसलिए।
हाँ एक बार पूछिए ना उनको, अगर पूछेंगे तो आई विल टेक द सेशन ऑन दैट टेक्निक एज वेल। ओके।
ओके ओके
यस।
ओके,
और
ठीक है।
हम भी सीखेंगे उसमें से। या सी देर आर
तो
अभी बिग डेटा एनालिटिक्स में भी बहुत सारे टेक्निक्स यूज करते हैं, बट अगेन
हम्म
स्टैटिस्टिक्स कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल पे ऊपर सब गेम है। ओके। यू कैनॉट
हम्म
प्रेडिक्ट, सी अभी देर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड अल्गो ट्रेडिंग, यू माइट बी अवेयर ऑफ दिस
हम्म
अल्गो ट्रेडिंग, विच इज एल्गोरिथमिक ट्रेडिंग क्या है? द सेम थिंग, इट्स अ प्रेडिक्टिव एनालिसिस, राइट? So it is giving you a prediction about the path, but it is basically, it depends on a lot of other factors which we are not taking into consideration. Like, for example, some Russia-Ukraine war happens. Immediately, your Nifty crashes, your
हम्म,
market share crashes. Some allegation comes on some Indian company, then So a lot of things we have to consider while predicting. But again, there are predictive models which are used, but at what confidence level, that is under question. Okay. एक बार पूछिए, मुझे भी बताइए, देन
ठीक है सर,
वी
मैं
विल आल्सो
मंडे व्हाट्सएप करता हूँ
रिसर्च
आपको।
इट, एंड हम लोग अपनी टीम के लिए भी वो प्रोग्राम
क्योंकि
करेंगे। ठीक है।
हमारा पावर प्लांट है सर यहाँ पे, इसमें क्या है कुछ प्रिडिक्टिव इन लोग कर रहा है
हाँ
बेस्ड ऑन द पास्ट डाटा। तो इसका एक मॉडल तैयार किया था, और हम लोग का सैटरडे भी इसका ट्रेनिंग ऑनलाइन चल रहा था। तो जो भी प्रॉब्लम फेस किया उन लोग, उस बेस्ड ऑन 2-3 इयर्स का जो डाटा, उसके ऊपर उन लोग पूरा भी प्रिडिक्ट करके और नया प्लान को जो है वो ट्रायल कर रहे हैं।
परफेक्ट परफेक्ट। उसके पीछे का ना एक बार आप उसका इक्वेशन और साइंस समझ लिया, एंड यू कैन इजीली अंडरस्टैंड इट वंस यू हैव गॉन थ्रू दिस अवर स्टैटिस्टिक बेसिक स्टैटिस्टिक मॉडल, नो, यू कैन इजीली
हम्म,
अंडरस्टैंड द साइंस बिहाइंड इट। उसके ऊपर उन्होंने वो प्रोग्रामिंग एंड अल्गोरिथम बनाया है।
यस यस।
ओके, उसके पीछे का साइंस समझ लीजिए। ठीक है। या
ओके।
सुपर सुपर।
सर।
या एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
सर क्वेश्चन तो नहीं है, बट एक सिर्फ चीज जाना था। बट अब एक्चुअली मैंने ये प्लान जो ग्रीन बेल्ट और ब्लैक बेल्ट का था,
हाँ जी।
लाइक 6 मंथ्स पहले लिया था, बट कुछ फैमिली इश्यूज हो गए थे बहुत कुछ, तो मैं मतलब कर नहीं पाया कुछ भी।
हाँ हाँ।
And मतलब लाइक मैं लास्ट 15 डेज से स्टार्ट कर चुका हूँ, डिफाइन फेज मेजर फेज दोनों भी हो चुका है मेरा। अभी एनालिसिस में मतलब जंप किया था,
या
और क्लासेस अभी रिसेंटली स्टार्ट किया। तो मतलब इसका मतलब कुछ बता सकते हैं एग्जाम कब रहता है, कितना मुझे और
तो
देखना
एग्जाम के
पड़ेगा?
लिए इट कंप्लीटली डिपेंड्स ऑन यू। ओके।
ओके।
नाउ ग्रीन बेल्ट का हमारा, सो व्हाट यू कैन डू इज, अभी एनालाइज इंप्रूवमेंट कंट्रोल, ओके, ये कंप्लीट करने के लिए इफ यू कैन फोकस 1 आवर अगर आप देंगे, हाफ एन आवर 1 आवर, ओके, सो आई थिंक बाय एंड ऑफ दिस मंथ, okay,
करेक्ट।
you can complete at least the portion of it. Okay. Then in the green belt itself we have now kept, I'll show you that hackathon be there. Okay, you can go through that recording of hackathon.
ओके।
Otherwise there will be a live hackathon which will be coming. uh, I will first show you the green belt wala stuff. Yes, so this is the green belt. I'm just sharing my screen. So एक तो आप कर सकते हो, once you go through this, and it is very easy, अगर आपने फिर से शुरू किया है, so this is the green belt. So after control phase, you can see here the green belt hackathon fast track revision. Okay, so the latest hackathon what was happened, उसका recording यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है 3 days का. You can go
ओके।
through that, or you can join our live hackathon which is going to happen in the January 1st or 2nd week. Okay, you'll
ओके।
get to know about it. So once you do that, then you can attempt the examination. Okay.
ऑलराइट, थैंक यू सर।
Yeah. Super. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining in. So we will connect again on Monday with most probably Minitab. Okay. Our team will decide the topic and we will communicate to you. Okay. Till the time, keep learning, keep growing. This is Dinesh Patel signing off. Bye bye. Take care. Good night.